Good morning, church. I hope you're going well this morning. We are about to get stuck into some worship, but before we do that, I just want to share a few thoughts with you just to kind of frame worship for this morning. So the first thought that I want to share with you is that God is our provider. And I'm going to read from Genesis 1:1. So I have memorized this. I'm just kidding. So in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And then from here, he created the sun and the moon, the land and the sea, all the living creatures, all of those things. And then he says, "Let us make mankind in our image." He then created Adam and later on created Eve to come alongside man. And so I was thinking about this the other day, and he didn't actually create mankind first. He established a home and he provided everything that we needed before he even brought mankind to the earth. And God didn't leave the earth as formless and as empty. He provided. And in a time where I think there's opportunity to have so much fear, we need to remember God's faithfulness. And when we come before him and worship this morning, I just want to encourage you to trust that God is who he says he is, and that we can deeply know that we've never gone without God's provision. So God is our provider. The second thought that I want to share with you is that we were designed to be creative. So God first introduced himself as creator. God created the heavens and the earth. The first thing that we know about God's character is that he's a creator, and therefore we're creative. And he says to Adam, when he designs him, he says, "Get creative, now name all the living creatures." And our words and sounds are not void. They are creative and they're powerful. And God reminded me the other night that when we're in a season like we are now, where we have the potential to see so much lack that is around us, the one thing that the enemy cannot rob us of is our voice. It's a part of us. Our voice is in our design, and he embedded the very thing, the very weapon that has power to bring life to our situation. It's with us wherever we go. And we have a chance this morning for praise to be on our lips. And so I just want to read from Psalms 95, 1-6. It says, "Come, let us sing for joy to the Lord. Let us shout aloud to the rock of our salvation. Let us come before him with thanksgiving and extol him with music and song. For the Lord is the great God, the great King above all gods. In his hands are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. The sea is his, for he made it, and his hands formed the dry land. Come, let us bow down in worship. Let us kneel before the Lord, our God, our Maker." So this morning we're singing songs that stir faith. We're singing songs that speak of God as our salvation and God as our provision. I just want us to remember this morning that we have every reason to sing. He's faithful. He has provided for us. And our worship this morning doesn't have to be void, but we can actually sing songs that launch faith and hope into the atmosphere this morning. And so I just pray that this morning our melody is going to bring a miracle, and I hope that you're expectant. So turn to someone next to you, or if you're by yourself, and say, "Are you ready?" And I hope that you are, because we're about to get stuck into some worship. So here we go, church.